What's going on today, guys? T-Rex here with our 21st day of Ark Survival Evolve. Today we're going to cryopod all of our Rexes. We're going to build a base. That way we can get experience on them and we can raise their damage output. We also are going to keep it in fast forward. I didn't get a recording in yesterday because I had pre-release Magic tournaments I was at. If you check in the comments, there'll be 3 codes to input and for Magic Arena, and you guys are more than welcome to input those codes and get 6 free packs for the pre-release. Alright, now that we're at the space we're going to build, I like to build right up on this platform between those 2 trees. We're going to build it a 4x4. We're going to fill it up just like if it was a regular base. This is going to be our new main base for now because it's right towards the middle of the map. After this, we're going to bring one and bring it down the hill from Blue Ob, and then that will be our final base that we build. We'll have the 3 bases that we move between because I need the industrial forge still. What I'm doing here is I'm lowering the foundations to a level that I want them. If you put stone pillars next to each other, back and forth, you can lower foundations down to a certain amount. I'm cleaning up the ground around, but this is why I wanted to get the Theory and the Doty so long for the beginning of it. The Theory gets you the wood and the fiber, the Doty gets you stone, and Inky gets you metal. These are key tames to have with you at all points in times, plus a flyer, and it will help you progress through and build new bases. Um, I really like to put a stone dinosaur gate here because at night I can slide my tames inside and shut the gate, and then nobody can come through and kill my tames if I was on an official server. If I was on an official server also, you would not build your base in the open like this. On official servers, you want to hide them in more dense populated places. We will eventually tame that trike that's out there. I think the colors on it are just really cool. Um, I will not be breeding it or anything. I just like the color scheme. The reason we're cryopotting all of our Rexes and building is because they get more experience that way. Also, we'll want them so that we can fight the boss to be as high a level as possible. Um, we're going to build our walls around here. Now it's all sealed up, it's nice and clean. We're going to build stairs going to the ceiling of it. That way, when we put stuff on top, we can land our flyers. We can open up a flooring so that if we bring metal, we can just drop it down out of there instead of trying to carry it. Um, Trapdoors is what I use for that, giant trapdoors. We do need to get a lot of stuff, but I'm doing it the more difficult way. I'm not going and flying away from the base too far. I'm going to stay right in this vicinity. Thatch is really good to get with an Anki actually. I may take him down there to the beach and do that. Here's our storage, or our stairs going up. We're going to be able to access the very top of our roof. And then what I'm going to do is build our forges. We're going to need 4 of them so that we can produce enough metal to go faster. We'll split the stacks of metals into stacks of 4 so they smelt faster also. And we're going to put all of our forges on the bottom of the stairs over there. Okay, now that we got our forges taken care of, we're gonna take our Anki, we're gonna just hit a bunch of rocks because, like I said, we're not going too far. I want to show people that you can just do it in the vicinity that you are with the right materials and right things. Stone or wood to burn our fires so we can get charcoal. It does burn kind of slow. We need metals so that we can make our workbench. We need preserving bins so that we can store any kind of food that we're going to be making. If you change into orbital camera, it's really easy to adjust where everything's going. You can see it from a different angle and different perspective constantly, and that's what I was doing right there. I did not edit any crafting out, but I did put the video in 4 times the speed as I was normally going. So this is normally about an hour long video. And so now that we got our workbench and our storage boxes, when you put your workbench down, if you rotate it backwards from the way it's sitting, when you throw items out of it, they'll throw in your direction instead of away from you, and that's why I did that. We'll put our um, mortar and pistols here. We get 3 of them. That way we can produce more items at a time. And then we're going to want to put a fabricator in here eventually. So I do need to go slightly distance away to get crystal. That is the only thing that's not in this immediate vicinity, but it is very close and it will not take a long time to go back and forth. Um, To get oil, I'm just going to go and kill some kind of tech animal, hopefully, that's around. Uh, when we do that, it'll be easier on us to, instead of having to dive down and get it. Also, we don't have to go a far distance across the other side of the map to get it if we do it that way. We're going to name this one Greenob, and we're going to look at what we need over and over again. Here's our just put the essentials in here kind of thing. We got our metal all burning and going, so probably gonna pick up our Anki with our bird. We put it in this pile right here, and we're just gonna sit here and swing our tail. If you look at the metal that's adding up, it adds up pretty quick. We get about 200, I think, metal, so it's not a bad, and he didn't move one bit, so you just swing his tail afterwards, drop everything else that you don't need, and then pick up your bird again. Your bird can pick up things that are slightly the same size for some reason. I don't understand that one, but we're going to split our metal into 4 stacks so that we have it and it melts properly. Alright, so I'll need more creatine so that I can make more cementing paste. In order to do that, we're just going to go down and get some turtles taken care of. It's not a hard task, it's just sad to kill all the turtles, I guess, is what people keep telling me. Um, but they are a good source of creatine at this point in time. It's really easy. Like I said, you can do this in the very beginning of the game. There's that trike that we're going to get later on. Now that we got all of our cementing paste that we're going to need, the next thing that we need is our metal. We'll put that in there, and then we'll need to get oil and crystal. Oil and crystal is going to be the only things you got to travel a small distance to get on any of the maps. See, what I'm going to do right here is I'm circling around looking for something that's tech. There's always something tech close by, honestly. Just look at for it really carefully. There's raptors, there's stegos, there's parasaurs. Every once in a while there's a rex, so that's kind of cool. But here we are, we found a stego. We got the oil off of that, and we're just going to head straight to this mountains right here so that we can get all of our crystal that we need for our fabricator. Alright, now that we're back at base, what we're going to do is put our fabricator down. We're going to look into the next things that we're going to have to build. An industrial grill, and we'll probably put that on the ceiling. If you like the content, please leave a like and subscribe. Leave any comments you like below. Don't forget to check the comments for the Magic Arena promo codes. 6 free packs. I only have 3 extras, so you're more than welcome to use them up. And once they're used, though, they're used. Have a good day, and we'll see you back tomorrow.